Hey everyone, Roxabox9 here with an awesome speculation video because we have some really cool things to look at. But before we do, first let's look at Theros. Because, guess what? I think I figured out what the pre-release promos are going to be. Or rather, not just me, I'm pretty sure everyone has because this is pretty obvious. If you go to the MTG website, you go to the Theros pre-release event, September 21st, 22nd, it's coming soon, guys. You see here exclusive pre-release promo cards, but they make it really tiny and almost impossible to read because they don't want you to read it. Why don't they want you to read it? Because if you blow it up, you see resemblance. Yeah, you do. That's Anthusa, the Setessan hero, sitting right there as the pre-release with a flipped art, different art. You see that. And there's a green, a red, a black, a blue, and a white. Okay, for those who've watched my videos, or have gone to the Wizards website and seen the product reveal, they had one of each color, including Anthusa, as the intro deck foil rares that you'll be buying. When you buy an intro deck, you get a foil rare in the front. These are going to be those 5 rares on those intro decks. So the pre-release promos that we're going to be getting are the same card with a slightly different art as the intro decks. That just seems kind of, what? Why? Newer players like to buy intro decks. That's the way it works. Because it's a pre-built deck, has a cool shiny card in the front. So why is it that the pre-release is going to have that same card that they would get from the intro deck at the pre-release? Usually pre-release is kind of its own thing. You get an alternate art of a card in the set that fits the flavor or whatever it is. And I guess she's a Setessan hero, so that makes sense. But I'm pretty sure if these are, remember this is a speculative video, if these are the other cards, most of them are not heroes. They're not legendaries. And they're not heroic, so why would these be the pre-releases? The pre-release cards, promo cards, just doesn't feel right to me. So obviously speculation, there's no way you can see what the other 4 are. Obviously they're monocolored, but we can't see what they are. My bet is they're going to be the intro deck cards, just with slightly different art, and that makes me sad because the intro deck are going to have the card foiled, and then you're going to have the pre-release promo foiled with different art, instead of another card in the set that might be harder to find or might be a little more connected to the flavor. Even if it was Anthusa and then a bunch of one of each other legendary, that would be cool. But because then they're all legendaries and they're all heroes, so to speak. But I'm pretty sure it's not the case. That's my speculation on that. I'm not thrilled with it. I think it's kind of really Wizards. You couldn't make new promos. You had to take just the intro ones and flip them around. That's my speculation. Much more importantly is this. What's this? This is, what am I doing? This. What is this? Apparently, someone got a hold of some of the publicity information. We're pretty sure this is the case. From Born of the Gods and Journey into Nyx. Why? Look, this is Elspeth from Theros. Elspeth from Theros. Elspeth from Theros. All stuff we've seen in some way or another before. Who's that? Who's that? I don't recognize them. I wonder if they fit, if they're the art of the cards, some of the cards alluded to, or cards that are probably going to be cards, alluded to in the Planeswalkers guide. Because we have, remember, we have a black-red mini-god named Mogis, and we have Iroas, I think was his name. Iroas was his name as well. So I'm guesstimating based on the article, this would be Iroas, the helmet guy. I'm guessing. And maybe this guy is Mogis, but he doesn't fit really, because this might just be another, like a minor god, I would think, of some sort. I'm not quite sure, but that's the thing. I don't really know who this is. It does look Merfolkian, though. So maybe it's a Triton mini-god or something? I don't know. This is complete speculation, but I'm pretty sure that I haven't seen these before. More importantly, we have some Born of the Gods images here going on. What do we have? We have this guy. Pretty sure this is a god from Born of the Gods, I'm guesstimating. Remember, we have a monocolor, one of each god monocolored. There are going to be minor gods, and there may be other gods. This guy looks like a red-green, just feels the flavor. Red-green, and the starriness makes it that he's probably a god. Whether he's on the level of god from, like Erebos and those, we don't know anything about so much about the story, so we don't really know about him. But he looks like a minotaur, minotaurish, a minotaur or a satyr, minotaur. I'm not. I guess not a minotaur. He looks like a centaur, but not a centaur. Like I guess centaur, satyr, one of those like staggish guys who's like part human, part animal. Okay. You think you can see what I'm saying? He has horns, so that's awesome because the starriness kind of alludes to the fact that he's a god. Then we have this guy who most definitely looks like a god, and he is a centaur, which is freaking cool. Yeah. And you can see it's born of the gods. That's pretty cool. Wow. Great art. I don't know if this is the promotional material, but this is from Born of the Gods. And then we have minotaurs. So I think they're just general minotaurs. I don't see any starriness, so they're probably not special. The most important is this. This is from Journey into Nyx. Wow. Why am I saying wow? Because Ajani is back, baby! Ajani is back! You have Elspeth and Ajani. Wow. They're together fighting a huge satyr, who looks like that green-red dude bursting out of the things from Born into Nyx. So, does that mean that he somehow gets free or somehow becomes super evil, powerful? Is he the same guy? I think so. And it's hard to see if he's a god. There's no starriness, but he could very well be a god. But these two team up, so maybe these two planeswalkers team up against him. I was kind of hoping for the heroes to be more involved, but this Ajani looks like maybe he's a green-white. He's green-white planeswalker. You don't have quite all the red stuff that he's had before. So maybe he's going to be green-white this time. Maybe he'll be our green-white planeswalker and not Elspeth, because remember, I speculated about having a green-white planeswalker. Maybe he's going to be it. Wow. Great art. Really cool. Kind of hoping the heroes would be more involved in the story rather than these two planeswalkers, but Born of the Gods, people. So, pretty sure these are legit images. The issue is, you can just speculate about it because we don't really know. We don't really know who's who, so my guesstimation's about this guy might be the same guy as we just saw from that image fighting the planeswalkers. Don't know who this guy is. I don't think so. Maybe he's Iroas. I don't know. I really don't know. But it'd be really cool to have other multiple gods. So I'm sorry for the bit of the ramble here, but this is so cool, guys. I'm just so excited. And this is before PAX even gets going crazy with the amount of spoiler stuff. So let me know your thoughts about these below. Who do you think they are? Do they tie to the Planeswalkers guides they've been releasing in terms of flavor? Who do you think is who? Some of these are from Born of the Gods and Journey into Nyx, so obviously we don't have a lot about them. So really just speculate. Give me all your thoughts, especially about Ajani. As a green-white planeswalker, below in the comment section as well. Check out my channel sponsors in the description of the videos, along with as well as links to these different images so you guys can check them out. And as always, Rox90 signing out. I'll see you guys next time.